Yeah, great.
Good. How much are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, really looking forward to it, Tony, It's a great opportunity for the club, the players, everyone involved. It's a great game to be involved in, so hopefully we pull up tomorrow and put in a good performance.
Is this a reward for last season's success?
Yeah, definitely, As you said, champions of Ireland, so it's a great reward. This is what you look forward to, I suppose. Yeah, just thinking about my own days playing. These are the games you want to play in, so I'm sure all the lads are feeling the same thing,
And how well set are you? Any injury concerns?
Nah, fully fit squad, so it's been great the last few weeks since I've sort of been leading the team. So yeah, everyone fit, everyone ready to go.
Thank you.
Joey, do you watch a lot actually?
No, I don't. But I've been up to Linfield the last 2 weeks ago. I was up there, and then obviously we watched the game from the other day as well. Luke was up watching that game, so the last 2 games that we've seen them. Obviously, we know the players from last season. Obviously, they lost a couple of players and stuff like that. So obviously, we're just focusing on the last 2 games that they played, the most recent games.
What did you make of it?
Yeah, really good. Here, what you'd expect out of a team as successful as they've been. Really good players, experienced players. Try play, good brand of football. Front three or centre forward, obviously a handful. Yeah, so it's going to be a really tough game for us. But look, it's a game that, especially here, we're looking to attack. We're going out to win the way we would against any team we play here,
Will there be a degree of a derby feel?
Yeah, I think so, definitely, yeah. And that's just part of it. There's also, you're going out into the game, you have the tactics. As you said, the way we've been playing the last few games has been really good. Hopefully, we can take that into tomorrow.
It was fairly comprehensive last season whenever Shelbourne FC played against Larne and defeated them at Windsor Park. And in the aftermath of that, there's a lot of talk about the gulf between the 2 leagues in terms of quality and in terms of standard. What would your opinion on that be in general?
Yeah, to be honest, it's like 2 different teams, so it's no bearing whatsoever, I don't think, on this game, where we're at and where Linfield are at, I suppose. Look, I suppose from your point of view, we've lost players since the back end of last season and brought players in, so we're the new team as well, so yeah, I don't think it has any bearing whatsoever.
Mark, can I ask you how the players have been since Damien left? Do you feel that there's a renewed sense of purpose in the squad?
Yeah, look, it's obviously a new era. Our new Gavin sitting beside me, and I just think that's what we're focused on, making new memories. And that's basically what we're excited for, and there's definitely been a recharge, you could say, or a change, and we're just looking forward to it now.
How do you rate this game in terms of your own career?
Yeah, look, it's right up there. To play in a Champions League game, whatever stage it may be, is obviously a huge highlight, and it's definitely right up there for me in terms of my career, and it's something that I've worked hard to get here, and I'm just excited for it now, but I think when you get a taste of it, you'll want more.
And what do you think it'll mean to the fans? Because over the last number of years in particular, the whole Safe Tolka Park campaign, to have a Champions League qualifier in this ground is something special.
Yeah, you said it. The fans were here long before us, some will be here long after us, so for them it's obviously a massive occasion as well, and it's what they deserve for what they've been through probably in them dark years or whatever it may be, but we're just glad we give them an opportunity. But now it's about going out there and putting in a performance and making sure that they can cheer again.
Mark, what's the morale been like since Joey took over among the players?
Yeah, look, it's been very good. Obviously, it's been addressed that we obviously have huge respect and love for the ex-manager, but as I said now, we're excited for the new era, the gaffer here. It's been great. He's put his own stamp on things, and you can see that around the ground. There's obviously an excitement, and that it's just about creating new memories now.
He would have been deemed like obviously a defensive player and a kind of well on top of the defensive aspect of it, but what's he like as an overall manager so far?
Yeah, look, I think we've probably seen a different side to him, because obviously now he's in charge, and from what I've seen, he's got all the attributes to be a great manager, but it's down to us as players really to make sure that happens for him as well. So he gives us that leeway to take charge of it and make sure that we go out and perform. And yeah, look, it's just been a good buzz, and I suppose the excitement of this as well has added to that. So it's just about putting in reforms and focusing on that now.
Do you still think there's a lot of improvement in you this season?
Yeah, I definitely do. I think if you look across the whole season, to be honest, that in a lot of games we were lucky. We put in a lot of good performances, and it's mainly been down to mistakes by ourselves. And we've also got hit by injuries to big players, which didn't help our confidence along the way. And as the gaffer said there, we've a new clean bill of health, and I feel like we're sort of reaping the rewards of that now. But again, you're only as good as your last game, so it's about going out tomorrow and showing that again.
You just say, as you enjoy the farm managers, not about the goals you're giving away. You must be still a little bit unhappy at the goals you've been giving away in recent weeks.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. Here we've given away cheap goals. But look, at the only way you can't keep dwelling on it and looking back. I suppose you just got to go into the next game, be confident and attack it, you know. And listen, as I said, our performance has been really good the last 3 games. So obviously that's the only thing you focus on really is your performance, and hopefully you get that right, the result follows.
What about Meepo coming into this? What sort of Nick is he in?
Yeah, no, it's been good. Listen, the last few games have been really, really good. So I think a lot of our players the last few weeks have played really well. So yeah, he's one of them. Listen, when he's on it, he's a handful. Sometimes he can be unplayable. So hopefully he is that over this toy.
There's going to be some buzz here as well tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Yeah, as I said, this is what it's all about. This is where you play. These games, European nights and Irish football are special nights, and this one's going to be one tomorrow.
Joey, can I just ask, what's it like being adapting from being the assistant to being like the main man now?
Yeah, listen, to be honest, a lot has changed, but a lot hasn't changed really. It's still the same sort of thing. Obviously, I'm coaching every day, I'm out on the pitch every day. I had obviously a great relationship with the manager before, so would have had a lot of say in a lot of meetings and took a lot of meetings and stuff like that. So, in a way, yeah, a lot has changed, but strange when nothing really has changed, if you know what I mean. It's just, ultimately, I picked the team now, I suppose, but again, I'm picking the team with the staff, like the way previously I was helping the manager pick the team. Yeah, that's it really.
Has he been in touch, wishing you well?
Yeah, listen, I have obviously personal relationship with the manager. It's a friend of mine, you know, so as I said before, I think we've stayed like friends forever sort of thing, so yeah.
Joey is sold out Tolka Park tomorrow night. The noise of the Riverside, you can only imagine what it's going to be like. How important is it that you take advantage of that going to Belfast the following week?
Yeah, look, as I said, it's a tough game. I always think European football, especially 2 legs, you look over it, it's like 4 halves really, and you're starting at the start, just want to show the game tomorrow. You see enough video, they've seen enough video of us, but ultimately until you get onto the pitch, the players, 2 sets of players, you're feeling each other out for a little while, then the game sort of moves on from there, you know, and it's like, I'm sure in European football, my experience of it, yeah, you have some good halves and some bad halves, and ultimately, when you're having a good half, you take advantage of that. Sometimes when you're in a bad half, you just stay in the game, knowing that it's going to turn around for you, and that's something that we would have touched on last year with the lads. Obviously, I think last year going into the game against Gibraltar, we were probably lacking a little bit of experience, but I think that run of Gibraltar and then playing FC Europe, we've seen sort of how good and bad football can be really at European level and how ruthless it can be, you know. So I think we have great learnings from that to bring into this toy, you know.
And Mark, it's considered a derby by a lot of people here, North versus South. Are you and the group treating it as a derby, or are you trying to shut out all of that noise?
Look, there's obviously going to be that aspect of it, so you have to be aware of it, especially at the start of the game. As you said, the crowd, that all adds to it. There will be an edge, but we have to just focus on the performance first and foremost, and making sure we're at it. That's basically where our heads are at.